Namaskaram. Namaskaram, namaste, or namaskar is a Hindu greeting that says, the light in me sees and acknowledges the light in you, or the God in me sees and acknowledges the God in you. My name is Marky Mendoza, and welcome to Reiki with Marky. This is your weekly tarot reading for March 21 up to 27, 2022. Malapit na naman matapos ang buwan natin. So, here we are to guide you with 8 cards, 7 cards representing the 7 energies for the day, 1 extra card naman to serve as a guide for the week. We're also going to be using our new tarot deck for this month. This is our featured tarot. This is the Animal Tarot. So, lahat ng mga, yung theme ng pinaka makikita natin sa mga cards natin will be full of animals. And sabi ko nga, may dalawang klaseng cards ang pwede nating mabunot sa mga tarot cards natin, major card or minor card. Pag major card na makukuha natin, sure na sure yan. Pwedeng blessing, pwede ring warning. Pero kapag minor cards naman, hindi naman ibig sabihin dito maganda, malalaman lang natin how much effort we will be putting in para mas maging blessing in the future. So simulan na natin. So yung ating energy for Monday, tomorrow, this is going to be the 21st. Naku po, napakabilis ng panahon natin. Pero ano po ang ating daily energy for this time? Tignan naman natin. Here we go. Anong starting energy natin? Okay. Okay. Naku po, okay. Naku po, ayun na naman tayo. Nagkakagulatan na naman tayo sa cards natin. But we have the 3 of Swords for our first day. Okay, so ang 3 of Swords natin, medyo on a Monday, malakas talaga ang tawag na emotions natin. Because imagine, ang start ng linggo natin sa career natin, because it's coming from a weekend. So, hindi lang yung start ng career natin. Pero syempre, practically, it's the start of our week. Kumbaga, it's a clean slate for the whole week. And imagine, we have many things to do, we have many things to accomplish, but at the same time, you know what this is? I'm really feeling a lot of emotions na includes regret and disappointment, and starting on a Monday. And this is a possibility na maramdaman natin all throughout the day. So there's really heaviness na nararamdaman here. Now, saan manggagaling tong mga gantong ano? This is really coming from the personal natin. And ang energy na mararamdaman natin for the rest of the day, tandaan, yung mga emotions na mararamdaman natin is really just part of how we will experience our day. Pero syempre, may mga priorities pa tayong kailangan gawin. So, imagine if you have many things to do in your career or your business, tapos you're emotionally feeling something, this can also lead to lack of focus o kaya lack of patience. So, magbaon ng maraming pasensya. And make sure that no matter what it is, I want you na pakiramdaman yung katawan natin, because sabi ko nga, imagine mo if you're gonna be going through a lot and you have to accomplish many things. Imagine kung mawawalan ka ng focus, instead of ma-compromise yung ating focus and yung concentration sa trabaho natin, which can create a snowball effect sa ating career. Pakiramdaman yung sarili natin. If you would need to really take a pause, o kaya call it a day and really take a rest, huwag masyadong mahiya. Because sabi ko nga, expect natin yung energy ng Monday natin will be really feeling a lot of heavy emotions. So, ground yourself, make sure you have time to pray, and make sure na syempre, find opportunities to find resiliency in this situation. Ang aga ng ano natin, pero tingnan natin, Lord, bawi tayo. Tingnan natin ang ating Tuesday energy. Ano naman ang ating Tuesday energy? And this is gonna be March 22, 2022. Oy, puro tutu Okay, tingnan natin. Aba. Medyo meaningful ang card natin dahil tutu nga tayo. Medyo dalawang card. And actually, I can recall na sa isang taon natin gumagawa ng readings, pangalawang beses pa lang ako nakakabunot ng dalawang cards yung nakukuha. And sometimes it happens for us readers na kumukuha kami ng card na kahit ang intention namin ay kumuha lang ng isa, may napapasama, and that's really part of the reading. So, okay, look at, oh my gosh, there's a fair reason why we're getting 2 cards, because may malaking depending on what your decision will be on a Monday, it can create that snowball. At nangyari na nga siya dun sa Tuesday. So sabi ko kanina dun sa Monday energy natin, pwedeng if you decide to take a pause, if you decide na parang bigyan ng breather yung sarili natin, and so that you can honor yourself, honor your peace, and realign and ground yourself, it's going to create a very positive na outcome the following day, because we have 10 of Cups. This is just one of the cards na nabunot natin. So if you decide to take a rest, take a breather so that you can have a better chance of a better concentration and focus for the career and other priorities for the following day, this will definitely be a successful thing. So in short, mababawi natin kung ano man yung kailangang habulin and even more, even better, which is going to be very good. However, pagdating naman kung hindi natin masyado siyang medyo naayos ng maigi, or sabi ko nga, no judgment kung kailangan talagang i-honor ang priorities because it really happens. Sometimes we are really left with no choice but to keep focusing no matter what we are going through personally. But if that happens, naging 7 of Swords. Nagtuloy-tuloy yung Swords natin. Remember, 3 of Swords yung first card natin for Monday. And then it progresses. That means, for the next 2 days, you may start to feel na yung emotions madadala pa rin natin. The lack of focus will still be there. To a certain extent, now I'm starting to feel yung energy dito ng pagkikimkim ng sama ng loob. Or there are tendencies for you to really, kumbaga, remember the situation well, tapos yung motivation na nakukuha natin is not something that is going to do good, most especially in the future. Imagine kapag medyo iipunin natin yan, hindi natin masyadong na-address mga ganyang emotions, it can literally create a snowball. So, the answer there is mindfulness. So, there are, maganda yung opportunity na binibigay sa atin, hindi lang tayo binibigyan ng isang option. Definitely, there are many ways for us to become resilient. Okay? So, tingnan naman natin ang ating Wednesday energy. This is March 23, 2022. Ano naman ang ating energy for this day? Here we go. Ay, okay, better. Hi, thank you po. Okay. Very good. Oh, actually, nakuha na natin tong card nito, I guess, 2 weeks ago. This is the Ace of Cups. Okay, so this is really a very good card, especially on a Wednesday. Now, on a Wednesday, there are many things that you need to discern. It's part of the daily energy natin. But, hindi lang siya sa punong-puno ka ng discernment na kailangan sa mga decisions natin. Punong-puno ka rin ng inspiration. Punong-puno ka din ng very balanced na decisions on this one. So, I see this as a very good day for you to make your decisions. If you are waiting for something, if you are waiting for these signs, should I stay, should I go, should I move forward, should I take the next steps, every decision will be clear on this day. So maganda kung meron tayong inaabangan, sometimes we ask ourselves, diba, Lord, bigyan mo ako ng sign. Things are going to be clearer by this day. So wag natakot gumawa ng mga desisyon. Ang mahalaga is that you're well-grounded. Kaya naman maganda yung kapag binigyan mo na ng magandang opportunity yung sarili mo for Monday and Tuesday to choose to honor yourself and to make sure that you realign so that you can focus on the bigger priorities. Okay na rin yung take a pause sandali so that you can recalibrate. Hindi yung parang magkakaroon ka pa ng prolonged agony. So, choose what will be better, and definitely on this day, nag-improve ng maigi. So, napakaganda. Tingnan naman natin ang ating Thursday energy. This is the 24th of March, 2022. Ano naman po ang ating daily energy? Here we go. Aba, napakasaya naman ng ating card na to. Aba, napakagandang card nito. We have the Queen of Pentacles, and that means kaching-kaching on this day. At tinan mo naman, relax na relax. Okay, napakasaya naman ang energy natin na yan. And so, I'm celebrating with everybody as well. So, remember on this day, punong-puno tayo ng wisdom. That's the real energy of the Thursday will always be guided by our planet Jupiter, which represents wisdom. And because the teacher will always give us wisdom. And not just that, mag-overflow yung abundance natin. So, this is not literally just abundance that is reflecting the material. I'm also feeling a lot of assurance, a lot of positive na emotions that initially, remember, there's an opportunity na medyo shaky yung start ng linggo natin, only for you to feel assured, only for you to feel very much secured on this day. So, I'm seeing this na both on your personal life and on your career, you will see that no matter how this day will unfold for you, hindi kayong parang nararattle. May Thursday na, nagawa na bang dapat? May hahabulin pa ba? May mga hindi pa ba ako nagagawa? May mga na-miss out pa ako? On this day, you will feel very assured. It feels very productive. It feels like you've given your best effort and best energy, and you've able to accomplish what you need to. So you won't feel like ikay nakulangan or feel like parang you're a little too insufficient, kumbaga. So napakaganda ng energy natin so far. So for napapansin niyo yung ating energy, kailangan lang natin ng mindfulness. Pero ano naman yung Friday natin kasi may Friday energy pa tayo. But before we continue, if you are liking this episode and you feel like you want to experience yung sariling reading naman sa ating mga personal life, anything that concerns our career, yung love life, and syempre yung health natin, mahalaga yan. So, samahan niyo ako every Tuesday night here in our YouTube channel every 9 p.m. up to 11 p.m. Namimigay kami ng free tarot reading para sa inyong lahat. Sumali lang kayo and akong bahala sa inyo. Okay? So, ano naman ang ating Friday muna pala. Friday energy natin. This is March 25. Here we go. Okay. So, tuloy-tuloy naman palang blessings natin. Nakakatuwa naman pala. We have 7 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, look at that. So, is this an abundance that is ready and ripe for the picking? Anong tawag dito? Malapit na. So, you will find many opportunities na yung mga iniipon-ipon natin na mga sources of abundance, yung mga resources natin for us to feel financially stable. Naku po, mararamdaman natin na malapit na natin siyang ma-harvest ng maigi. And this is an affirmation of that. And you know how it is? Minsan kasi magandang motivation yung nakikita na natin na, naku, parang halimbawa, literally, just like this one, kapag may puno tayo na ini-expect na natin yung bunga, pag nakita natin na, uy, malapit na talaga siyang mahinog, mas nakaka-excite because there's really something to look forward to. This is the same energy that you're getting. And of course, there's mindfulness lang din at the back of it. Kasi, as you can see, nandito yung focus natin. But there are people in the background as well, or other animals na nasa background natin, na in short, you will see an opportunity here na meron tayong makikitang ilulook forward when it comes to ating mga kaching-kaching. Pero expect that on a Friday, there will be people around us. It can be friends, it can be family members. These are people that are very close to our heart that you may experience that you have to be in the middle. Or you may experience that people around you are experiencing this sort of discord or medyo hindi magandang pagkakaintindihan. And your goal is to also be in the middle. Now, this is really something na, kumbaga, you are not directly concerned to, pero as someone who will be in the middle, your responsibility, if you choose to also be in the middle, or if you choose to, kumbaga, maging referee so on both parties, this will be a perfect opportunity for you to inspire others. Use your capacity to promote love and to grow love, and syempre more respect for each other. And this is gonna be very beneficial sa iyo. Dahil you know how it is, kapag may ginagawa tayong magagandang bagay sa kapwa natin, of course God will always reward us in so many ways. Okay? So be sure that you're going to be very balanced, walang bias when it comes to you. Kumbaga, kung ikaw yung panggigitna, syempre kailangan walang bias. Okay? So ano naman ang ating Saturday energy, and this is the 26th of March 2022. Here we go. Here is our daily energy. Nakakatuwa naman. Thank you po. Meron tayong napakagandang major card. By the way, we have the Emperor. Oh my gosh, napakaganda. Pero naman ang energy nito may konting warning lang din. Okay? Because we really would feel like on this day, ang napakalakas kasi ng energy ng fairness and equality, and most especially malakas ang energy ng karma every Saturday, and you will always feel that you will be in the upper hand to also oversee kung what is right. Syempre, you are going to anchor yourself with your own principles in life. Syempre, yung ating mga moral values. It will never be challenging for you to see through what is right and what is for greater good. Now, there will be people in naku po, medyo mukhang hindi naman siya, is it going to be, kakonect ba nito yung Friday? Hindi. Definitely, hindi magkakonect yung Friday and Saturday energy, but you will experience in your household na you have to share the light towards everybody. Na you will have to step up by making sure that you are going to uphold what is right, what is for greater good, anchoring yourself with so much love, syempre. Do not be afraid to voice out or to call out what you believe should be a better na approach in doing things better. Makikita mo yung mga differences ng ginagawa ng versus doing it mindfully and not doing it mindfully at all. Now, do not be afraid to call out this experience dahil syempre, sabi ko nga, so long as you are anchoring yourself with love and we have the best intentions of promoting love, gawin ng nararapat. Okay? Kasi naman, syempre, this is something that will also benefit everybody. And I'm pretty sure there are times lang na may mga decision tayo na hindi natin masyado na pag-iisipan. If there will be someone who will be very level-headed to see through the whole situation and to bring light towards everybody, that can give a blessing sa ating household. And tandaan, household natin ito. Maganda na we always promote. Syempre, yung ating magandang good values and experience natin sa ating sariling bahay. Okay? Napakaganda ng energy natin. Pero yung remember ang energy natin ito, you have to remain very level-headed. And at the same time, sabi ko nga, minsan may mga feeling tayo na just because we know what is right, what will be better, sometimes, meron din tayong mga emotions na parang, hindi ako, dapat ganito, so kumalma lang din tayo. Okay? Sabi ko nga, if you're someone who has the opportunity to speak out your voice, anchor yourself with love. Para no matter how this will unfold, your intention will speak volumes. Kapag naramdaman na ang intention natin, no matter what it is, mas magtitiwala ang intention natin. Pagkakatiwalaan nila, rather, ang intention natin. Okay? So, tingnan naman natin ang ating final energy for the day. And this is the 27th of March, Sunday. Ano naman ang ating daily energy? Here we go. Okay. Naku po, okay. So, we have the Queen of Cups. Okay. Sunday can be it can be too overwhelming emotionally. Nakikita ko ng energy natin, yung weekend energy natin, majority ng mga experiences natin ay nasa household, nasa pang-personal na buhay natin. And Sunday, it may feel overwhelming. It may feel like, okay na yung Friday natin, we've dealt with something. Saturday, may iba na naman. Sunday, meron na naman. So, do not be surprised sa pagdating sa ating mga personal lives. Towards the weekend, nagbaon tayo ng pasensya. Magbaon din tayo ng humingang malalim, and make sure that you will always remain very balanced no matter what we need to do, no matter what the situation is, because it may feel a little too overwhelming. Yung tipong kahit na you've been trying your very best to be level-headed, there is a tendency, if you're always the one who steps up and ikaw lagi yung nagbibigay ng balance sa bawat experience sa bahay natin, sa household natin, and sometimes it can also feel overwhelming. So ground yourself and make sure that you also take time for you to breathe, to process things on your own. Dahil sabi ko nga, oftentimes yung mga tao na who are willing to step up and to offer their light and energy to many people, these are people na who know how to set aside kung anong pang sarili only for greater good. But it does not shield or it doesn't make you bulletproof of human experiences and tendencies. Tayo ay tao lang din namang. Tandaan natin na we are all human beings, that we also tend to feel all emotions as other human beings do. So make sure as you go through this, it may feel too overwhelming to an extent, yung parang kita mo parang nakakalunod naman. But remember, if you choose to become very resilient, and tandaan, kaya ikaw yung may ganyang capacity kasi yan ang binigay sa iyo ng Diyos. This is really one of the strongest gifts that we get. To discern and to be very, very balanced and to anchor ourselves with love and to make sure na ang ating intentions, syempre ang foundation ay pagmamahal. Ang foundation ng pagmamahal will always be the resounding energy that you can never unsee. Ang intentions talaga natin ang hindi nagsisinungaling sa energy natin. Now, medyo grabe ang as you can see, magaganda pero parang nagmi-mix siya emotionally, no? Pero ano naman ang ating general na guide for the week? Ito naman ang ating card. Here we go. Ayun nga. Nireflect na. We have the 9 of Swords. Okay. The 9 of Swords yung guide natin this week. Ang swords kasi when we get swords sa ating cards, it can mean two things. It can be a source of wisdom, but it can also turn into a weapon. So, it's, as you can see, yung mga binibigay ko na guide kanina, it leads to this card. It definitely gives us an opportunity to learn something, but it doesn't mean na while we're learning this in the process, sabi ko nga, just like how a sword is, it can also turn into a weapon. But remember, every single time that you do your discernment process. And sabi ko nga, as we are all human beings and we have tendencies of human experiences as well, if you are in the position and if you are very level-headed and kung ikaw yung mas may capacity to also see through everything and to be in the middle, that's very good of you. This is really something that will develop something even better for your character. The more that you become level-headed, the more you become very balanced. And kung ikaw yung nagiging source ng balance sa lahat, it's something na nakaka-inspire sa totoo lang. But remember, tayo tao lang din namang, remember that we should always have ways on how we will learn to syempre yung mga emotions natin, mga experiences natin, ano naman ang mga self-care na ginagawa natin para sa sarili natin so that no matter what we need to handle, emotionally, mas magiging stable pa rin tayo. Find some quiet time so that you can also relax, also meditate, and do some fun things. Not to escape what you need to take care, but to also to find resiliency and happiness so that you can have the motivation to go through everything. Na hindi tayo parang feeling na nauubos just because we have the capacity to be level-headed. Remember, you also have to be fair with yourself, not just for everybody. Dapat pantay-pantay lagi ang tingin natin sa sarili natin. The equal importance that we have towards other people should have the same gravity on how we need to honor ourselves as well. Be very mindful on how we're going to discern this. And syempre, ang mahalaga, magdasal tayo to always find the opportunity. Kay God, bibigyan niya tayo lagi ng solusyon and maraming pasensya. That's it for our reading for this week. I hope you do enjoy this episode. And if you do not forget to give it a good thumbs up. Also, sabi ko nga, magkita-kita tayo sa Tarot Tuesdays natin. Nakaka-excite na to share the more wisdom according to your own life experiences. But for now, this has been Marky Mendoza na laging nagpapaalala to keep trusting the process. Namaskaram. Maraming salamat. Oh, by the way, we celebrated itong Friday Holi for us Hindus. So happy Holi, my fellow Hindus. Maraming salamat. Have a great week ahead.